People are sicker than they've ever been, and they're spending more money on their health and wellness than they ever have, yet they're not getting anywhere. I've been in the same position, and you probably are as well. That's why I created the Healthy Place, a place where we can come together, combine multiple different aspects from the natural healthcare realm, and not only take care of any potential symptoms or issues that you have going on, but to make your body as superhuman as we possibly can, to push the realm of health and wellness, and to get you to a state where you're happy, healthy, and in your absolute best state that you can possibly be. We do this through multiple different things. I'm a chiropractor, that's my main focus. I'm also very educated in functional medicine. I do acupuncture, I do quantum neurology. My main technique is called applied kinesiology, and this is where we focus on you from an overall perspective. We combine multiple different areas of your body, anatomy, physiology, and true function to not only figure out what's going on with you, but to figure out why is that happening and to get to that root cause. We knock that out, your symptoms go away, and then also you become someone who you never imagined that you could be because you're going to be on such a wonderful health and wellness journey. So you need to get more from your chiropractic care. Chiropractic is beautiful. It's a true art, but it's not just about neck pain, back pain, hip pain. Hey, I want to get popped and cracked. That isn't even how chiropractic was founded. Chiropractic was founded by focusing on overall health and wellness. Structural issues, which are our neck, back, arms, hands, that's only one component. There was also the mental aspect, so that's stress, anxiety, any psychological things that we potentially have going on. Research shows that whenever we think back on a negative emotion or experience, literally our body chemistry changes to that exact same state that it was experiencing whenever we had that original event. So this is a super important aspect that we have to take into account when we think about structural issues because our mind is what controls everything. So whenever we're thinking, we're stressed, we have particular issues that are going on that we haven't really accepted, it can manifest itself as physical problems that you can keep getting adjusted, keep getting adjusted, keep getting adjusted, but they don't go away. It's because that's not the actual issue. Now that adjustment is going to be beneficial, but it's not the underlying cause of why you need to have that particular thing adjusted. Then we also have the chemical aspect. So it's called the triad of health. So we have that next third piece. So that's food sensitivities, chemical toxins, environmental toxins, all the stuff that we come into our contact with in our daily life that causes issues. A lot of chiropractic, unfortunately, has gotten away from this. We just lay you down, you come in real fast, 3 to 5 minutes, pop, crack, here we go, out the door. This is a real travesty. Like, chiropractic should be your first line of defense for your overall health and wellness journey because there are so many options that we can get into in the natural healthcare world that are really going to be of such beautiful benefit for you and help you get to your next level. So that's what we do at the Healthy Place. My commitment is to do my absolute best to continually getting better, better, better so that you can continue to get the absolute best care and continue to get better, better, better. So that's why I stack multiple different components of chiropractic and other healthcare techniques and natural healthcare philosophies into our individual visits. So within a first visit, what we do, we have 90 minutes of one-on-one time, you and I. It's not something really fast. It's not an assistant coming in and doing things and then, I'll come in right at the end. No, it's 90 minutes where we do it super in-depth examination, which includes a traditional chiropractic examination. We do an orthopedic exam. So this is to make sure you have proper structural components. We don't need to look into referrals for other structural issues. We do a neurological exam. This is what I really love and what I think is so important. We'll go through testing all the major nerves in your body, seeing where there's miscommunications that can actually be the true cause of this particular issue that you're having. Then we get into doing brain function testing, cranial nerves, making sure that you're as optimal as you can possibly be as a human being, that your brain is functioning the best that it can. If you have blood work, that's something that we'll review. We'll go through that, make sure that there's no potential issues that pop up there. I do what's called functional blood work. So this is more specific to, hey, not only do you have a particular health condition, we want to know that, but that's not what's most important. We want to know, is your body functioning optimally? So this is super critical when it comes to making sure that you prevent any long-term health diseases, conditions, or issues and get ahead of anything that might be particularly coming up. So we can go down the rabbit hole with that. We can do food sensitivity testing, heavy metals. I do a really comprehensive, in-depth, essentially basic blood work panel with pretty much everybody that gives us a really good insight. And then we can get into infections and just there's an endless amount of stuff that we can do with blood work and really figure out, okay, I've had this going on for so long. What's the real root cause that nobody else has been able to find? So that's very powerful there. We also get into acupuncture meridian evaluation. So in acupuncture, we have what are called our meridians. They're energy flows that are correlated with each individual organ. They run up and down our body, down our arms and our legs, along our face. So they can cause pretty much any symptom that you're having can be an acupuncture issue. So we want to investigate that, see if that is a potential effect that we're having. So if we didn't address that acupuncture issue and say you have shoulder pain, we can adjust your shoulder all day long, and that will be good, but it might not actually be the reason why you're having the shoulder pain. So it just doesn't go away. So we need to make sure we evaluate that. I specialize in applied kinesiology, like I said. So what that is it's muscle testing. So we can go through and we can test every major muscle in your body. These muscles are related to nerves, they're related to organs, they're related to potential health issues and individual symptoms that you maybe have going on. So it's very critical there. This is something that gives us an insight into how your body is actually functioning as opposed to us just guessing. It's literally a way that we can ask your body what's going on and it'll tell us. It's a beautiful art. If you've never had it done, you really need to. You need to find someone that'll do it for you that's very highly trained, and it'll literally change your life. It takes the guesswork out of things. We can be like, your body knows what's going on. It knows what it needs. We just need to figure out how to ask it that, and that's what muscle testing is. We also will do your general health history review. Maybe you had something that happened years ago, and that's kind of gotten you on a track of, injury, bad health conditions, chronic health concerns. Maybe we're just missing that. If we can go back and address that in a particular way, maybe that's what unlocks everything and gets you, on a better track and takes care of what you're having going on right now. We'll go into your nutritional consultation. So this is the particular foods that you're eating, any food sensitivities, any allergies, any particular things that you might need to stay away from or add in. That's going to be super important because you are what you take in. I'll also review all of your supplementation. We'll make sure that you're on good, high quality supplements that you need, and we won't be adding in things that you don't need. Oftentimes, people come in with dozens and dozens of supplements, and we'll literally whittle that down to only a few, to where you're not taking an absurd amount of stuff and spending an absurd amount of money on supplements. But we're just doing pinpoint supplementation to fix exactly what you need as an individual. Then we'll get into some particular rehab exercises that you can add in through your daily life that are going to help to be of good benefit for you, to help to stabilize the work that we do in office and to help to mitigate any potential issues that you're kind of ingraining throughout your day-to-day life, to make sure that your optimal posture, optimal stress, everything is stabilized and as strong and as healthy as we can possibly be. We'll look at those environmental toxins. Oftentimes, we come into contact with plastics, heavy metal, molds, food sensitivities that we don't even know are happening. So this is going to be something that could be causing you dramatic issues, but you don't know that it's even a thing. So we'll talk about this and kind of look into, are those potential things happening without us knowing? Whenever it comes to the chiropractic adjusting, I love it. It's so powerful, but it's only that one piece. But what I do, I love to do head to toe adjusting. So there's always something that we can do to make sure that things are functioning properly. One of the main things that I really love and add in and get super dramatic results from that not a whole lot of other practitioners do is cranial adjusting. So our skull is made up of multiple different bones. Every time we breathe, they move, and that helps to increase blood flow. It stimulates our brain. It stimulates our cerebral spinal fluid flow, which nurses all of our nerves. So we can go through, we'll test and see if any of those particular bones aren't moving properly, and very nice and gently adjust those. And then we'll adjust neck, back, hips, knees, feet, all the way down. So we're pinpointing exactly the stressors that you have going on, your main complaint, what you're coming in for, if it be pain or discomfort. But then we're also taking care of multiple other aspects that you might not even know that you have. Then we also do muscle work. So, like I said, we go through, we test all those major muscles. There are multiple different muscle dysfunctions that can happen. So, you might have trigger points, you might have muscle spasms, you could have small injuries to individual muscles. So, we're going through, we're working on that. We're doing muscle massage, we're doing trigger point therapy, we're helping to break up any potential scar tissue that's going on. So, this is oftentimes people's favorite thing. They come in, they say, that's what I really love. Like, if you only did this, it would be worth the money. So that's a super huge benefit on top of everything else that we're doing. At the same time, we use red and infrared light to help to increase energy production in our cells, increase blood flow to those muscles, to our brain, as well as increase acupuncture meridian stimulation. Then we'll get into doing those trigger points that can come back to correlate with those individual areas in our spine that are causing issues. The vast majority of our muscles attached to our spine. So if I have a particular muscle issue going on, then that will pull a particular vertebra out of place potentially. One of the main things that I really spend a lot of time with people on is stress reduction techniques, daily tips and tricks. Those activities that you do every day need to be very, very beneficial for you. And we need to get out any bad habits that we're having, because those are the things that stack up that you do all the time and that can really cause major issues. So we spend a lot of time on giving you stress reduction techniques, things that you can add into your daily life, things that you need to adjust and potentially remove from your daily activities. Then we get into potential techniques that you need to add in for specific conditions. So we want to focus on an overall holistic approach, and that oftentimes takes care of, whatever you have going on. But there are some specific things that you can add in for a specific condition, so that you're not only just doing that, you're doing everything else, and it's supercharging your general care. You not only focus on one particular thing, we're focusing on getting you to be the ultimate potential as a human that you can possibly be, and then those individual symptoms essentially take care of themselves. Now, at the healthy place, what I wanted to do is, like I said, it's not my place, it's our place. I wanted to make a place where you can go, you can ask all the questions. Anytime you have anything particular going on, you have someone that you can go to, say, hey, what do I need to do for this particular thing? What do I need to do that? Just what do I do? There's so many options out there that oftentimes it's literally overwhelming, and we just get so discouraged and downhearted. So the most important thing that I feel in my practice, what I'm most proud of, is for all of my clients, I give direct text and phone access via cell phone to me. So I oftentimes spend more time than I would like to add up talking with people, which I love, after hours, on weekends, on vacation. But it's not work for me. It's a passion. Like I love what I do. I love helping out. So that's super important. So you'll have direct text access to me after hours, on weekends. I'll get back with you as soon as I possibly can. Oftentimes it's at weird hours, but as long as you're okay with getting a text message and an answer to your question at weird hours, that's totally fine with me. I had someone yesterday, Sunday at 10 o'clock, that needed some stuff answered. So we were on the phone doing that, and I love that. So that's what I'm most proud of. Another thing is flexible scheduling. So we don't know when health conditions or issues or pains are going to pop up. So oftentimes I'm able to get right to you. We kind of need to move things around a bit on occasion, but that gives you good access to where you're able to get care when you need it. For that first visit, like I said, we have 90 minutes of one-on-one time. It's not just a couple minutes in and out and then, there we are. We're really getting to know each other. We're building connections. We're becoming good friends. I consider all of my clients as my friend. I love and care about you. And I feel like the vast majority of everyone I see would say the same. So we're just in this together. We're here to help each other out. And that's why I want to go above and beyond. And really, we need that time to really dig in, not just hit surface level things, but figure out why you're actually having those issues. That in and of itself is super powerful, because it saves time, it saves money, and it saves you suffering from the particular issue that you have going on, because we're really able to dig in, put a huge focus on getting you better faster. And then those follow-up visits are about 30 minutes. So we're again spending much more time together. We're able to really focus on you as a person, focus on your overall health and wellness, and really dig in to make sure that we're doing exactly what we need to do, what your body wants, what it deserves, and you're not just going through the motions. So, this is a completely new mindset for a lot of people. We want to essentially change how modern healthcare is. We want to work together with the traditional medicine. When we need it, we need it. But there are so many things that we can add in to prevent long term health conditions, to take care of your aches and pains, and prevent you from having to continue to go back to that particular concern issue that you have. Continue to take care of that neck pain, continue to take care of that back pain. We want to go and figure out, why am I having those particular conditions? We address that. It could be a multitude of different things. There's, like we went over already, there's a huge web of things that can be causing a particular issue. We want to start chipping away at those things so that that particular issue takes care of itself, it stays away longer, and it gets better faster. So this is what the healthy place is for. So our priority is your health. That's what's most important to me. That's what's most important to my clients. That's what's most important to you, is your health. Whenever health conditions arise, it essentially shuts down everything else. So we want to make sure that you're as healthy, happy, and have the best life possible at the healthy place, because your health is thy priority.